also feel like the reason why they don't take black women seriously because they feel like we're so strong, and we are strong. I gave birth, you want to know why? Because I took action. And you have to take action, especially if you're a black woman watching this. You have to take action because they're not going to look out for you like you're going to look out for you.
That pressure you put.
I didn't have no birth plan. The only thing I wanted was the epidural. That's it.
But look.
I know, baby. But you got this, shiny.
Previously on Yazmein and Ayani.
That could change, though.
It could change. It's not. This is why we come on camera now. We didn't come on camera. Yeah. We're still concerned about the whole Down syndrome thing. Even though I think it's okay because I watched so many videos and they were just, everybody came out fine. But he said, if there's a possible
blood work and it was low risk, you know, everything was low risk, then yeah, that's very reassuring.
Yeah. Just had that follow-up scan from the EIF thing.
Jesus Christ is the greatest.
Thank you, Jesus. Everything's fine.
She said it's a normal variant and that there's nothing to stress about because...
Yeah, basically, when she said that, I know that she didn't see anything like... Because sometimes it could like be bothering something on his heart. Yeah. But she said it's perfect. Everything's fine.
And he's growing at the normal rate. He's already at 1
15
pound.
15 ounces. Yeah. Like, so I was watching the clips back and I did not tell the story good at all. So from the time when I had gestational diabetes, it was very, very annoying, and I felt like I was constantly going through something being thrown at me, and I just was not having a good time at the time of my pregnancy. But I got on this healthy eating regimen, everything was fine, and then, like I said, the whole preeclampsia thing. Basically what happened was I had the protein in my urine when they gave me the 24-hour urine sample, and then I had urgent care to get my blood pressure taken at the same night I got my results, because I was just like, I just got a feeling my blood pressure is high. I got a feeling this is not good. I went, my blood pressure was high. They said go to the hospital. I went to the hospital. They were saying, yeah, you're dilated when you're having contractions. They were checking to see if I was dilated. I wasn't dilated yet, but I was having contractions. So they gave me a steroid shot to develop his lungs faster because they said I'll be giving birth soon. The whole situation was very complicated.
Looks so good.
Are we having a baby tonight?
Maybe, maybe.
Only thing I didn't bring was the toothpaste and the toothbrush because I was like, they got that at the hospital, so I didn't bring it.
We'll be fine.
And I don't want to take it and then we go home and then we gotta take out the bag and, you know. I like this light.
You look amazing. I look crazy. I need a haircut.
Can I keep it on me then? So yeah, I just did my makeup real fast just in case I'm having a baby. So we're going to see if our little chicken nuggets are okay, if I'm okay. Well, I know we're okay, but like if they want to take action, basically. I'm out here having contractions. I'm having freaking back pain. I'm not gonna post this right now, by the way, you know. And it was just a wave of emotions from like the EIF and then gestational diabetes and then preeclampsia. It's like it was always something going on, and honestly, I don't think I had the best healthcare team, and I was gonna switch from them to somewhere else, but then it's like boom, 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 something happened where like take this test this day, do this day. So it was like, and then once you transfer to another doctor, they want all your history to like see if they're gonna accept you. And I was just like, this is just too much. I'm just gonna stay with them. But you know, looking back, that might not have been the best decision. But you know, you can't change things. It is what it is. So when the preeclampsia thing happened, I ended up, you know, giving birth. They broke my water because I was seeing flashing lights. And they came, I took my blood pressure and it was high. So they broke my water when I was at 6 centimeters dilated. And then boom, within, it really was like within 30 minutes I had gave birth. I feel like I had like 20 minutes of contractions or 20 to 30 minutes of contractions waiting for the anesthesiologist to come and give me my epidural. Didn't get the epidural. As I'm about to give birth, boom, he comes into the room and they're like, get out, get out, get out. It was just crazy. And then I was just so mind blown because I was not prepared to give birth naturally. It was a crazy experience. I wasn't prepared at all to give birth naturally. Like, I was screaming and I was just like, I didn't want nothing but the epidural. I was not going to be coming up with a whole birthing plan and just wanted this, I want that, I want that. No, I just want the epidural and I could do everything else. Didn't get the epidural. And then, so, I gave birth. You're going to see all of that. Hi guys. So, I think this is the start of my labor and delivery video. Extremely pregnant. Show the belly. Extremely pregnant. Okay, let me pull this chair up and give you guys a rundown. Oh, my back hurt. Basically, my house is a mess. If you see a messy background, too pregnant to clean up. I'm gonna give you guys a rundown. So, I basically kind of have like 2 due dates because my baby has been measuring at Christmas due dates since before I even picked out my OBGYN. But then, you know, the OBGYN wants to go by them as periods, so they're saying January 2nd. But my son is moving like he know he coming. And he was going to come early anyway because I have gestational diabetes and mild preeclampsia, so he was coming early regardless. I'm gonna look back at this and be so like, but I can't help it. Okay. Last Tuesday, so a week from today, I was having contractions and high blood pressure. Went to the hospital. I was having contractions 6 minutes apart. They gave me steroid shot to develop his lungs faster and slow down the contractions so we can make it another week or 2. I've been having contractions every day, but they weren't like painful. And then all of a sudden they started getting painful. And then the last couple of days it was getting really painful, but they wasn't lasting long. Like they would last probably like 4 hours max. Like they wouldn't last long. And then last night, around 8 p.m., I started getting contractions again. They were painful. And they have not stopped. And it is the next day at, let me see what time it is. 4:10. My contractions still have not stopped. And I woke up every single hour last night from these contractions. Kept getting up, going to the bathroom, getting up, drinking more water. The contractions were just going. As you can see, I'm still sleepy from being up all night. I text my people in the group message and I was giving them updates. My mom called me, should I go to the hospital? I'm bawling on the phone, crying like, I do not want to go because I was at the hospital 3 times last week. And I just don't want to get sent home. Like when I went to the hospital, I want this baby to be coming out. But they're trying to tell me, like, you know, go fast so I don't miss the window to get epidural. So then today, I was about to go to the hospital this morning because the pain was so bad. My stomach was so sore. The contractions was back to back. I couldn't even time the contractions because I was in so much pain. I didn't even have energy to walk from the couch to the bathroom. Like I was done. My fiance went and got us breakfast. And then I had some coffee and that like changed the whole day. I drank the coffee and boom, I got energy. I was able to do my hair and makeup and my ID expires on Sunday. So I was like, I don't know when I'm giving birth, but I know it's going to be soon. So I really, really wanted to take my ID picture. So in the middle of me having contractions, I went to the freaking DMV to take my new ID picture. Came home. I just had lunch not that long ago. And I'm trying to lay down and take a nap. But I was like, you know, before I go to sleep, let me time these contractions. I timed 4 of them. My funeral group message just texted me. I timed 4 of them and they are averaging 6 minutes and 52 seconds. And I Yeah, apart, and then 1 minute and 22 seconds long. And the app said, get ready to go to the hospital. Like, have your bags on and stuff ready. I think I'm having one right now. Yep, having a contraction right now. It's okay because I'm sitting down. It's more painful when I'm laying down. I don't even know when the camera shut off. I'm just trying to... But I'm having a contraction right now. I'm going to try to go lay down. Whew. I've been laboring at home since, like I said, 8 p.m. last night. So I really believe there's no way I would go and I would not be at least 4 centimeters dilated. There's like no way. Whew. The contractions, they hurt my back and they hurt my stomach. But right now, my back more than my stomach. But last night was hurting so bad in my stomach. I just wanted to get this started because I have not been vlogging anything. But I really think today's the day. So I'm going to put the camera down, drink some water, and try to take like a 2-hour nap before I go to the hospital. So, if tonight's the night, then we will see. Me and this big old belly. I'm exhausted. Oh, okay. Bye. So we are literally, oh, I have a contraction, sitting in the hospital parking lot, and I do not want to go in. 8 o'clock literally is in a few minutes. It makes it full 24 hours since I've been having contractions.
You don't have to go in, and she's aware of that. But if it happens again or if it intensifies, then we have to go in again.
I know.
We have to go in the next time we come, which will just be later tonight. So
You won't be seen?
no, I'm chilling. I won't be there. But
You see, look at my stomach. You see me?
you can't get the fade though. You can get the fade.
I look so swollen. We got all the hospital bags in the back, car seat. Oh, my back hurt right now. I just don't want to go in because, you know, first time moms, labor be long, and then you be salty. They send you home, but it has been a full 24 hours. Some of the contractions are excruciating pain, and some of them are just painful.
You got 7 minutes to decide what
I
you
know.
want to do.
I don't know if I call my mom, she gonna tell me to go in. But the thing is,
I'm letting you make your choice because it's your body and you know best, better than anyone, how you feel. I can't tell you how you're feeling, so.
I hate seeing that car.
Me too, yo. Yeah, thank God we leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I just feel like I can be going through all of this for 24 hours and they can tell me you're not dilated at all. And then I'm not going to know when to come back to the hospital.
Right.
I will literally...
Well, you have been tracking it on an app and the app says to go.
The app has been telling me to get ready to go to the hospital. Well, last night it told me to go. But I didn't go. I just dealt with the pain. But... having a contraction right now. I wish y'all could like tell me like, girl, go in and go get checked.
You got 6 minutes to choose what you want to
I know.
do, baby. Everything's gonna stay in the car if we go home, or if we go in, everything's gonna stay in the car until they say, yeah, no, you're in labor, like. It's your call. But I will say, if we come again tonight, there's no.
I know. I definitely gotta go in.
Yeah, you gotta go in.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all. Hopefully, next time I see y'all, we actually having a baby. I don't know if I'm going in or not, but if I do go in and they send me home or whatever, I'll update y'all the next time I pick the camera up. If I don't go in, y'all probably will see me when it's actually go time. So. Okay, man. I'm gonna go. Alright. Go time.
I think it's go time.
I can't even do this. I'm forgetting some of this stuff. Here our son.
Have enough fun.
Emiliano. We're gonna keep this video forever. So we are in triage. I'm 3 centimeters dilated. My lips. What the heck? We keep the freaking mask on. But I need to wipe my lips off. I look crazy. 3 centimeters dilated. In triage. Contractions are still going. They got me an IV to try to slow it down. Baby Zaddy right there. How you feeling, baby? I want to keep my mask up because I look crazy. But if it's go time, I'm going to try to... I'm going to set the camera up. They said I can record, but I can't record when he comes out. So we're going to see if today's the day. If I dilate more, they're going to admit me. If I don't, they're going to send me home. Either way, I'm fine. But now I know, like, okay, if I get sent home with the contractions even, bad, I'll come back, So that's the update. I will see you guys. Want to have another update, I guess. So it's December 1st, 1 in the morning. I just got some really, really, really strong medicine. And it instantly took all the pain that I was in the way. My pain tolerance is high for me. I'm at 5 centimeters. I just have a lot more back pain. I guess we're meeting our son by the morning. I look crazy. My hair don't even look good no more. My makeup don't look good. I'm sure you love to make up with the cord, but it's okay.
I'll follow instructions.
I know.
Suitcase.
Because I took out the book bag and put it inside the front seat, but it's okay. Yeah, you can always get it tomorrow. Basically, technically on their terms, since it wasn't for a distance from Christmas to New Year's. I know. You can tell I got the meds. Basically, I'm gonna vlog it. If I'm talking crazy, I'm talking crazy. I'm 5 centimeters. The things will come in the morning. I'm 35 weeks and 2 days, so he was considered early. So when he comes out, they're gonna take him to the NICU regardless, just to make sure he's okay. And she gave me some medicine so I could sleep through the night. I have a bunch of stuff for the nurse's hospital bag that I planned. I know I'm sounding crazy and looking crazy, but I want his memories to... one, I have so many people that are excited about me having a baby and they support me. And I want y'all to see this on YouTube. Another thing is, look at my baby daddy. I
look crazy, baby. I'm half asleep.
I know.
We look wild.
We look wild, but this is go time. I want this memory. When I tell you the drugs that she just gave me, I'm gonna sleep good. Like I'm gonna sleep so good.
I can tell, baby, you've never been this slow.
I know. What else do I want to say? I got the COVID swab. We're gonna see. I don't know. I've been in the house basically. What else I want to say?
Doing that for 10 minutes in front of the camera. Just give me the camera. These are like the thoughts of a high.
I just want to get something, and then you put the camera away, and I'll go to sleep.
Okay.
And then, just so you know, when it's actually go time, you just sit this on the table.
Yeah.
And we'll get some footage. It's going to cut for 5 minutes anyway. Once you record it. Okay, so I'm having contractions. From what I remember, what they told me was 5 to 6 minutes apart still. But I am progressing. Basically, I'm having this baby. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm going to go to sleep. He's irritated. Oh, can you just show them the hospital room?
Sense to yourself, but
you
are slurring.
Can you show them the hospital room? That's what the baby's going to go when we have one. Oh, I have to use the bedroom for her. I'm just in the church right now. I can feel it, but it's not even like uncomfortable anymore. I just feel it.
Say good night.
Baby?
Yep. Say good night, Mama.
Oh, let me say one thing on camera too. Prayer to Jesus. Jesus, please protect me, Emiliano, because that's his name, and Emmanuel throughout this whole process. Let us all be healthy and happy, and let him come out healthy and happy, and let me be safe before, during, and after the labor. Let the epidural work, which I think it is. It's gonna work. Let that be an easy experience for me getting the epidural as well, and just let us be healthy and happy. And I know I'm gonna look back on this and be like, oh my god, that's crazy, but I'm still blowing on YouTube. I don't care. Good night. He's ready to go to sleep. I have the nurse's basket, but since I have this drug, I can't even put it together. I'm gonna ask someone to do a little something before he go to bed. That's it. Bye.
Not gonna happen. Peace out, yo.
This is Mickey and Billy. So I look really crazy. After I eat breakfast, I'm gonna wash this makeup off, freshen up, put my sweatpants on, my slippers, and we're gonna walk around and try to dilate. Because since I'm in early labor, they don't want to give me the medicine to progress this. They want to see if it's gonna happen naturally, which I think it is. So that's good. I am excited because I know it's gonna progress. I'm excited to wash this makeup off and get cute. This is where baby's gonna go. When he's snatching my cooch. And then when he's just sleeping in the room, he can be right here. Emiliano. Here's her daddy. And this is, we got a really big room. But okay, I just want to update y'all. Bye. The next time y'all see me, I'll be looking really cute. So bye. Oh, my lips are crusty. I know. We've been here all day, so I'm looking crusty, but let me give you guys an update. It is 7:43 on December 1st, and we're now in postpartum, and no, baby's not here yet, sadly. So what's going on is I'm about 4 to 5 centimeters still, and they're gonna wait and see if I progress in the morning, and if not, they want to send me home, which I don't agree with, because when I'm like,
But you have a doctor's appointment. So.
But they saying the thing is at the doctor's appointment, that all they want to do is take my blood pressure, check the vagina,
and then they're gonna see you're more dilated and tell you to go to labor and deliver.
and that's it. And they're already doing that here, so that's why she said I wouldn't have to go to the appointment because they were doing what I would get done at the doctor there. So right now I got a slight headache. It's not like pounding or anything, but it started about. I just drank one full thing. I'll drink a second one. It started. What time we came over here? 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
6 o'clock.
Yeah, we finished dinner.
Well, I'm about to like 5:30. We came over here, and then I took like a little hour nap. Woke up at 7. And now the headache is back. So, and I have mild preeclampsia, so I have to let them know. Sadly, because I was enjoying this freedom, go open water, so I could just use the bathroom. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. I looked so good earlier. I should have been vlogging because now I look all crusty.
It's okay, baby. You're pregnant.
I know.
Pregnant. But you did look
I
amazing.
really want.
Constant compliments.
Yeah. I do have a couple complaints, but I'm just gonna save that for when we're home, and maybe I'll turn the camera on to tell you guys what happened.
I definitely think he's coming this week.
I think it's
stretch it to.
Okay, so let me explain to you guys. My due date is January 2nd. I explained this to you already the other day, so you already know. Basically, they're just trying to delay it because on Saturday I'll be 36 weeks. It's like, okay, at 12 o'clock.
Oh, really? You'll be 37 weeks.
And literally at 12 o'clock, it's already Thursday, so what's a few days? They're like, oh, we try to keep them in for a few days. No, if people come, let them come. I've been laboring, let them come. I think they're in denial because they were saying I was at a 5 since last night. Then this morning they said, oh, you're at a 4. Then they checked me again and said, you're at a 4 or 5. It's like, which one is it? And this time, when she checked me, it felt different than before. Like it was still painful, but she definitely went deeper this time. And I was like, okay, I think I'm dilating more. But I mean, clearly we're still here for a reason, but I still got the IV thing in my hand just because I'm gonna get IV. They're gonna hook me up to the contraction thing soon. I was trying to delay that, but I do have a headache, so I'm gonna have to let them know. What you want to tell them?
I'm half asleep.
He's nice and cozy. He learned how to recline the chair.
I'm in full dad mode. Tired.
He excited to be a daddy. Oh, another one in postpartum, we hear babies crying. We was all excited.
Yeah, that put everything in perspective. We stopped drawing and bitching and complaining. It wasn't really bitching and complaining. We had reasons.
Valid reasons. Yeah. I didn't brush my hair all day, so. But I'm gonna put my hair back up and I'm going to eat 3 crackers and gulp this water.
I'm so tired, yo.
Go to sleep.
I tried to, but then I just start thinking about fatherhood.
You finna be a daddy. You finna be somebody peppy.
I know, yo. It's crazy. Life really is fast. I feel like I was just in middle school.
It's definitely surreal.
Friends, like last year. Like life goes so fast, yo.
It doesn't feel real. It feels like, what the heck? I'm gonna stop this here. I have to delete some memory. I'll do that later. Maybe I should do it now so I don't forget by the time we get to labor. But bye. You get the kid out the bed too and just rock a little bit.
I'm too nervous to.
Take the CBD. I'm doing much better when I just breathe through it.
Keep breathing, baby.
It's just stopped. I'm happy I'm getting this epidural.
Doing amazing. Just keep breathing, baby. You got this. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing, mama.
That pressure you put.
I didn't have no birth plan. The only thing I wanted was the epidural. That's it.
But look.
I know, baby. But you got this, Shiny. Come on. You first of all, it's been so much, so long. You got this.
Just pretty, baby. You got this.
It went so fast for you. Literally an hour.
It's okay. I'm not doing this anymore.
We broke her.
I'm one and done.
Mom, we broke her water an hour ago, and here she is.
Okay. She fully dilated?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's fully dilated. The baby's right there. I'm going to put your
Just
head down.
breathe,
You got to
baby.
pull back a little bit on this bed because you're going to fall at the bottom.
Just breathe, baby. You got this. You're doing amazing.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Just likewise. That's it. Good job. Good job. That's it. Good job.
5, 6,
Take a breath and then really throw into it. Go ahead. You got this. Don't be afraid of it. Remember that burn is the end, so go right through it. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Go, 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 go. Right through it. Come on, you got this. Yeah, one more. One more, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Come on, you can do it. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Right through it, right through it, right through it. Harder, 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 harder. Go, 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 go.
You're doing amazing,
Do you want to touch his head?
Oh no.
I always did. Never once. They never say that. Every once in a while. Once in a while somebody wants to touch the head. I want him to. Because it gives my son so they know what you're doing. Yeah. They're talking really hard. You're right.
You're doing amazing.
You are doing amazing and you're stretching it all out. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Keep going. Harder, harder, harder. Harder, harder, harder.
9.
Keep going. Good. Again, right away, right away. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Right through the burn. Come on, Yazmein. You got it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, honey. You got it. You got it.
Come on, Yanni. Don't even
Good. Come on. Don't be afraid.
Keep going. He's right there.
This is the real burn. Go, 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 go. Go right through it. You got it. Right through that burn. Come on. You got this. You got this. Go through the burn. Come on. Right through it. Right through it. Right through it. I know. I know. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. Go through it. Go. That's it. That's it.
A little more, girl. You got this.
Got it, girl. Got it, girl. You got it. You got it. All right, sweetie. You got this. You are doing so good. You're stretching it right out. You're stretching it right out. You're not good.
He's like definitely crowned, like his hair is out. He got real long hair. And she just gotta push a couple more times.
You probably got some big shoulders.
It's okay, sister. But then you check it.
Yeah, come on, you gotta bear down though.
5, 7,
9, 10. Come on, go, 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 go.
almost
Come on, you got it. You got it. Atta girl, that's it. The head's out. Good job, heads out.
Good. Relax for a second.
baby ready to be cute, honey.
The umbilical cord is out right now too, a little bit of it.
All right, let's
It's
go.
okay. It's all good. Here comes the baby. Come on, sweetie. Give it a little push, little push, little push. Come on, one more, one more. Here he comes, here he comes. You got it. You got it. Keep going, sweetie. Keep going. Look down, look down. Here he is.
He was born. He was born, and he's fucking as handsome as me. He's fucking. He was born.
11:08. Oh,
Look at him.
it's on my face.
Look how sweet his little face.
Here he is.
Good job, Yanni. Good job. Good job, Yanni. Good job, Mom.
Good job. Oh, it's so good.
He did it.
Oh, he's
Good job.
That's a long time.
got baby.
You okay, Dad? You want to cut the cord?
Yeah.
All right.
He's so strong. You heard that, Daddy?
This is so
Made me feel like
Yo, yeah, Yanni, yo, she was going through it. She
Good
was
job,
screaming.
Mom. Face beating all.
She kept coming, she was push.
That's my sister.
Oh, you did it.
Yo, she pushing out naturally.
Coming right out, baby. You're gonna be better in a minute.
This is just getting hard.
That comes out quick.
All right.
Do everything quick.
23:10.
Yo,
Shocked that I looked at it a little bit.
I'm not stressed. I'm amazed. I just witnessed like my son's birth naturally. Like, I just want to see her face.
You are a rock star. And you are never gonna regret this. I'm not kidding you. Where's mommy? Which one's mommy?
I'm getting videos. I gotta show what the MVP did. The MVP
I'm in
too
shock
done.
like a motherfucker.
Let me go get you that drink. All natural. No epidural. No C-section. No nothing. Straight natural.
One and done. Oh, can you believe I carry you in my stomach, you little baby? I love
He's
you.
definitely gonna be a little chunky too. But I think he's gonna be tall, dude. Like his limbs look long, like already.
This is your mommy and daddy. We love you.
His skin is so soft.
I can't believe I freaking pushed the baby out. On my side.
Okay, we got it back then. We've been here for 30 minutes.
Oh, I don't want to leave my baby.
I could walk you back and I'll stay with him.
Yeah, you can still actually. I gave birth on December 1st in the hospital December 2nd. I get discharged on the 3rd, but my son was still in the hospital because he had jaundice, so he's going to get released on my birthday, which was that Saturday. Yeah, and then that Sunday I ended up seeing the flashing lights again and having to go back to the hospital. But wait, I skipped on that Friday night before my son got discharged, I was still having a preeclampsia symptoms. I went downstairs from the labor for the mama and baby unit, and they was talking about, oh, it's gonna be like a 5-hour, 6-hour wait, and I'm like, I just gave birth. I'm having preeclampsia symptoms. Like, it was just a mess of a hospital. It was a mess. They don't care how serious anything is going on with you. They don't care. Like, they do not care. So I ended up, like I said, leaving on my birthday. The next day, I'm just like, maybe I'm just tired. Let me go lay down. Oh, you know what was alarming? My back, like my upper back was having like just back pain. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I've been like making all these bottles and I'm just a new parent. I need some sleep. I went to go lay down, put the heater on my back. I closed my eyes. I see the flashing lights. I'm like, okay, let me go take my blood pressure. My mom, she has 2 blood pressure cuffs at her house. And I was at her house because she was going to help me with the baby. So me, my husband, and my baby were all at my mom's house. Took my blood pressure 2 times. It was 170 something over 94 or something. And I was like, okay, this is like dangerously high. Went to the ER that was near my mom's house, but they don't have a labor and delivery unit. They didn't really know what they were doing. I was like distraught. I was just like, okay, I was feeling like we're on time, like we gotta get this done. We're only on a limited amount of time, because I knew that if it gets too high, you can have like seizures, stroke, and you can literally die. So I'm all anxious and nervous. And the nurse that came into the room, he was like, oh, it's not that high. And I'm like, well, from when you postpartum, you just have a baby, it is dangerously high. He's giving me straight up attitude. And then about like an hour later, they all realized how serious it was, and then he wanted to come and be nice to me. And I was like, I'm telling you, this is serious. And then my blood pressure is going up and down. They're giving me medicine. And then this doctor came in, and she, mind you, I have spent about 9 years working in healthcare, so I know what she's telling me is capped. She's like, we sell this to all our patients. No, you don't. She was like, if something happens to you, you want us to do everything we can to save your life. And I'm like, duh. Like, of course, I'm a new mom. Like, I'm young. I don't want to die. And at that time, I was just so freaking scared and just nervous and just praying to Jesus. And I felt like I was on my deathbed. And honestly, this is why this video is coming out 5 months later. Because it was very traumatizing. And it's the reason why I probably won't have any more kids. Literally felt like I was on my deathbed. I'm just praying to Jesus, pulling out the scripture, and just reading them and talking to Jesus. And it was crazy. So I was at that hospital until about I was there all night. They told me I was going to get transferred back to my hospital where I gave birth at 3 o'clock in the morning. But then they came back and said, no, they're going to transfer you at 7. They're giving me different medicines, but those medicines wasn't really working. And I was just so like pumped. Oh, and then my husband, he couldn't come back to be with me. So he just went home with the baby. I told him to go to the market and buy some formula, which he did. And then because I was trying to pump, but when you go through that, you really can't pump. So that's why my breastfeeding journey was just trash from the beginning, because I wasn't really able to pump because I'm back in the hospital. So then they transferred me at 7 o'clock in the morning. Basically, like, the lady that delivered me was not my regular doctor, because my regular doctors wasn't on, they wasn't working. And by the time I had the baby, I had so fast that the doctor that was on the unit had to like deliver my baby. So she broke my water for the preeclampsia, but she didn't send me home with no blood pressure medicine. She didn't give me no magnesium. She didn't do nothing. Nothing. So when I'm back, my regular doctor that I was seeing 3 doctors throughout my pregnancy, and the one that I saw for most of the appointments was like asking me questions, and she was just like, she didn't do this, she didn't do that. And I'm like, no, she didn't do any of that. And I basically had to get magnesium. Oh, they started it at the other hospital, but they did it for even over 24 hours, like past the 24-hour window, because they wanted it to be 24 hours in their care. And that felt like it felt scary. I was on getting magnesium in this arm. I had like some boots on my legs to like massage, so that way, if to like stop any blood clots from happening, because I'm laying in the bed and I'm moving around. You're supposed to move your body around if you have a baby. And then this arm I have the blood pressure cuff, and it was just so hard. Oh, and then I had like a bad IV in because they put the IV in at the other hospital, and I did not like the way they put it in. So I was uncomfortable trying not to like move my arm too much. My husband was able to come to this hospital, and it did say that my son was able to come, which I wanted to be around him so bad because he was just born. I wanted to be with him so bad, but I couldn't because I just like, let me just leave him. I left him with my sister. Like, let me just not bring him here because, you know, COVID was still pretty big. Not too big, but it was still like enough where they were saying, you know, watch out. And I wasn't gonna be able to do anything, and my husband was just gonna be taking care of me and taking care of him. It would have been a lot. So my husband came, and then I told him to go home and get some sleep, and like he would just come back. And it was very traumatizing. So after being in the hospital for like 2 more days, they were just monitoring me. So once I finally got off the IV, I was able to like eat. They had me eat before I got out the bed because I have ate for over 24 hours. Besides like liquid diet. And then I had like a burger and something, like some fruit or some juice. And then I got up. I felt a little dizzy because also I was on a blood pressure medicine, makes you dizzy. And then I just took a shower, and that's when I realized, okay, I'm not ready to walk yet because I was ready to pass out. But you know, the bathrooms in the hospital has the stool, so I just put a towel down when I sat there. You gotta remember, you just gave birth. You're like bloody and just a mess and just open and sore. So that was a lot. And then I still spend most of my day in the bed. I was trying to pump at that time, and that just shows like how strong women are. Like, you're going through something that could have killed you, like you're traumatized, and you're still trying to pump for your baby and provide milk. And then I spent the day pretty much trying to pump, producing milk around every couple of hours. I was trying to just relax, but I didn't get on TikTok. I just kept taking naps and just trying to relax. And then they took my blood. They said my liver level wasn't where they wanted it to be, so they wasn't gonna release me until it was. So they had to take another like 3 hours, and I was just like, no, I want to be home with my baby. And then the hours passed. My husband came back. They said, oh, you're to be released. I was so excited that I literally almost left with the IV. Let me hurry because it's dark. I don't want this light to give me a headache, but I've been in the hospital for over 24 hours. Hooked up to IVs and everything. I'll explain everything later, but I'm going to start filming on my phone because I took my camera out of my bag. I mean, when you think your life is on the line, you're not really thinking about filming. But I'm going to try to get some stuff, and I'm going to record in the morning so I don't have to have this flash on in my face. But God is using me, so I'm going to allow him to do that, save people's lives. So I'll see you guys later. So the sun is starting to come up, so I just woke up at 7 a.m. 2 more hours of the IV, then I get off of it, and I can get up, walk around, shower. They'll monitor me, then I get to go home. I look so crazy. Y'all, look at my wig. Literally, I took this wig off to take a nap, and I was like, okay, after this nap, I'm gonna do my hair. I had another wig I was gonna wash it and put it on. I ended up having to pop this on and go to the hospital and look at me looking crazy. But I'm alive, so that's all that matters. I'm putting this on the internet with my puffy face and unlaid wig and looking crazy. But it's all because of Jesus. that I'm going to be sharing this whole story, and I'm going to, share this so women can take their blood pressure after they're discharged from the hospital and advocate for themselves, because this whole process, my camera had cut off, but I said this whole process I've been advocating for my whole self. But I'm gonna give you guys an update later. Finish that part of the video when I get home. I'm done with the IV. It's done. I'm done with the leg things. I just got my blood drawn for some labs. I just ordered some breakfast. Once I eat, I can get up and shower, wash my booty, and fix my hair. And I'll be home by lunchtime, so I'm really excited about that. But I just wanted to get some behind the scenes footage. I don't know why I'm not looking at the camera. I'm more looking everywhere. I'm just getting off the meds, so I'm a little shaky still. So I will talk to y'all later. Hopefully after I wash my booty and brush my teeth. Bye. I'm in the hospital. I'm pumping. I freshened up. Got the pump under this cover. I get out soon. I took my blood pressure medicine. I'm still shaky from not eating for those over 24 hours and all that medicine and stuff. But the next time I come here on camera, I think I want to be leaving the hospital, out the hospital. So I'll see y'all later. I just want to update you guys. That's it. This is the front facing camera, so the quality is going to be poo, but I don't feel like turning the camera around. It's 3 p.m. I'm still here waiting for the nurse to do my labs, my liver, so I can go home, hopefully, God willing. I pump some milk. If the liver labs are not good, I have to stay in the night, but I'm alive, so that don't matter. But I really want to get back to my baby. I miss him so much. I miss my baby. I don't even care that I look crusty and dusty. I want my baby. Every time I feel I gotta stop scratching my head, but that's my mood. Distressed, distraught, annoyed. He opened his eyes, he's looking around. I'm not there. But a few days versus a lifetime. That's what I keep telling myself. A few days versus a lifetime. This is, yeah, the hardest thing I ever had to go through in my life. So hopefully the next time I update y'all, like I said last time, I'll be home. So just got my lab drawn on my hand. She tried it on my arm too. But this is me postpartum, looking like a mommy. Can you imagine when I'm 6 weeks postpartum, where I'm gonna be at? This is only like 4 days, 5 days, 6 days. Well, technically almost 7 when it's 11:59. But I'm excited, I feel good. I'm gonna go home, get my baby from my sister. My man is on his way. I want him to go home and get rest, but he didn't get no rest. He was stressing, so he had to stay here and stress with me. We can stress together. But I cleaned my ring too to make me feel better. I cleaned it. I'm gonna clean it again just because it's fun. But anyway, that's it. Yeah, there we go. This is me, my mom body. Yeah. We're officially walking out the doors. Yeah. Breast milk and everything. Going to get my baby.
So we'll get our son.
Let's go get him.
Last time I left out this way, we were picking him up for the first time. I'm gonna cut through here because it's quicker to the car.
Let's go.
This guy's like parked up on the curb. So
Yeah. Yeah, I've been through enough. That's the last thing I need.
Let's watch out. Let's watch
Yeah.
out.
I am. We're going home, so maybe I'll film when we get Millie.
Bye.
Your sister said she's gonna watch him. Let's just go home and get some real rest. And I was like, no, I want to be with my baby right now. And we went to get some food. We went to go get him. We're home. And I was like, oh crap, I should have told my sister. But I was just happy to see him because I was just getting some pictures. All I could think about when I was in the hospital bed was, I want to live for my baby. I want to have this family with my husband. I want to be alive. I'm freaking young. I'm still in my 20s. So I just want to be with my baby. But then I realized, he is a baby. He's a newborn. He's going to be up around the clock. And we, you know, we done had that time, we're new parents. It was like 3, 4 days old, 4 or 5 days old. I realized, yeah, he should have stayed with my sister for another day. So then the next day we woke up, took him back to my sister and tried to nap and just relax. And I feel like going back to the hospital made new parenting even harder because it's already hard. And it just made it harder because the pumping had to keep starting and stopping. I'm just in pain. I'm physically, emotionally hurt. You know, it was just so freaking sad and annoying. And then I just wanted to be around my baby. And I'm still a new parent, but I'm also going through something so traumatic. But I want to be with my baby. But it's like, oh, I have to learn how to be a parent. So let me just get some more rest. And then I feel like, honestly, I feel like I didn't connect with my son. Like, in my mind when I was pregnant, I was like, when he comes out, they're going to sit him on my chest. And I'm just going to shed a tear and cry and kiss him up and just happy. But that didn't happen. What happened was, no epidural, didn't expect to give birth naturally, pushed the baby out. When I pushed, I had my eyes closed the whole time. I opened my eyes up when they said he was out. And well, when I felt he was out and they said it, and they held him up, they were washing him up from looking at him. I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm alive. I didn't feel that, but not because I didn't love him, but because I just went through something so fucking traumatizing that when you're traumatized, you can't really focus on the, oh, I love you, I'm happy. And then going back to the hospital and then almost dying and literally just so much stuff happening to me. It was just so crazy. And then trying to just be a new parent, then trying to pump and trying to be like, I was feeling like Superwoman, but I don't want to be Superwoman. I just want to be a mom, like, and a wife. Like, I was just trying to be Captain Save the World, but that's what I feel like I was doing. And then also feeling just sad because, like, I mean, I was producing some milk, but it's like not as much as I wanted to because I kept stopping and starting and stopping and starting. And it was just, I feel like my whole like mom experience to my start to motherhood was like rough because of the whole pregnancy complications. And so yeah, December was pretty rough. I didn't feel like I connected to my son for like the first couple of weeks because, you know, the trauma. And some days I would just bust out crying, and then some days I'm just so happy. It was like wave of emotions back and forth, and I was just making sure that I didn't slip into postpartum depression and just making sure that I, you know, was fine. But I never felt no thoughts about him. It was just the situation of almost dying had me really traumatized, and it was just crazy. So December was rough, but we had his first Christmas and it was a good day. And then I don't know, I feel like after that me and my son started connecting and bonding more, and that's when I felt like, okay, I'm a mom. And like I just knew what to do. Like it just came to me like, oh, he's crying for this, he wants this, he's okay this. And like I feel like pregnancy is beautiful because it prepares you for those things when you're having to use the bathroom in the middle of the night and you're always hungry. That hunger schedule prepares you for like their hunger schedule, and you having to go to the bathroom prepares like them going to the bathroom, and it's so beautiful. But the end of my journey of pregnancy was just rough and scary, and I wanted to make sure like I got that across in this video because when I filmed before, I didn't really go into all that detail. And then I wanted to make sure that any woman who's pregnant, beginning, middle, end of your pregnancy, just make sure when you're making your registry for your baby shower or you're buying your own stuff, whatever it is, that you get a blood pressure cuff and you take your blood pressure throughout your pregnancy, and especially postpartum, because sometimes women don't even have preeclampsia at all in their pregnancy, and there is something called postpartum preeclampsia where it just comes out of nowhere, your blood pressure is high, you can literally stroke, seizure, or die. It's very serious. And honestly, I feel like if women knew all of the scary things that happen in pregnancy, society, it will be a wrap for society, because you don't know until you go through it. But then it's like once it's over, it's like you're so in love with your baby that you forget about all the craziness that you went through. But for me, as much as I would want to have a second child, it's like probably through surrogacy. I don't see me, I would want to carry again, but would I carry again? Probably not, because there's a chance I could have preeclampsia again and gestational diabetes again. And then when you just know that all these different complications, I wouldn't want to risk that for another baby when I have my perfect baby right here. But if I do become a parent again, it'll probably will be through surrogacy, or like I would just have to be like super duper healthy, and just, I don't even know what tests you can do before pregnancy, but I would do some research. So get a blood pressure cuff and just check it and make sure it's not going over 140 over 90. And if it's at 140 over 90, you know, go to the hospital and talk to your doctor, and just know that it's serious. And I also feel like the reason why they don't take black women seriously, because they feel like we're so strong, and we are strong. Because when I was in there, they didn't think I was really in labor. I'm gonna dilate in the 5 and 6, and I'm like, oh, I don't feel anything, like I feel fine. And my husband keeps saying, I think they didn't give you that epidural on purpose. I think they didn't give you that epidural on purpose, because he kept saying you were strong. Like, I wasn't saying I was strong. I was just saying I feel like regular period cramps. I don't feel like, I'm not in pain. The pain didn't come until my water broke, when they broke my water, because that water was like the cushion, and that's when it was intense, and I was like, okay, I feel this. This is what y'all talking about. But they know what they're doing, and I don't think they're trying to protect black women. And it's sad because you hear about this, but it's like, I mean, who's going to protect black women? Who's going to... I'm telling you, I had black doctors. The black doctor delivered my baby. She was a black doctor. Like, even black women, even black doctors are not going to protect you. So you just have to do your own research, because that's what saved me, was knowing the signs of preeclampsia. Once I saw that my levels was high, I didn't wait for my doctor's appointment or for the doctor to call me. I went to the urgent care because I didn't have blood pressure from my house. I got my blood pressure checked. I went to the hospital. Like, I took the actions in my own hand. Like, follow your intuition, and just, nobody's going to care for you how you're going to care for you or care about you. They see 1,000,001 patients. All they want is that money. They don't love their job that much where they just want to take good care of you. There's some doctors, but far few and in between. And you just have to look out for yourself. That's what I did. I had a thought for myself, and I just, you know, I did this. Like, this wasn't a doctor's appointment. This was, okay, my results came back. My doctor's appointment wasn't until that Friday. I didn't already give birth. I didn't already give birth. Do you want to know why? Because I took action. And you have to take action, especially if you're a black woman watching this. You have to take action, because they're not going to look out for you like you're going to look out for you. Even if they're your own kind, they're not going to do that. And even one of the black doctors, and I actually liked her, she was like, oh, who were you at your grandma's house? Because, you know, like, that thing where, like, you know, sometimes you're black and live with your grandma. No, I'm a grown woman. My mom was helping me with my baby. This isn't a ghetto situation. Like, I feel like stereotypes, even the black people will stereotype you, gonna be racist to you, like, or prejudiced to you. So you have to look out for yourself. You really, really do. You really, really do. And pregnancy is serious. And I didn't even want to watch no pregnancy videos when I was pregnant, because I just didn't want the fearmonger on me. I'm not trying to fearmonger onto you. Just take your blood pressure and do your own research. And any symptom you have, get the Googling. They might roll your eyes on here on Google. Google would have saved me, honey. And I did go to nursing school before, so I knew some of the stuff. I knew how serious it was. So I just wanted to get that across in this video. But now my son is 5 months. He's amazing. We have an amazing bond. I mean, he loves me so much. I love him so much. And honestly, I forget about how traumatic that experience was. Like, for months I couldn't like get past it, and I would literally cry. I would see something like, oh, black woman died from preeclampsia, or oh, this guy on TikTok, like his wife died. And I'm just like, probably with preeclampsia. I know it could have been like hemorrhaging or something too, but 9 times out of 10 it's preeclampsia. And I see stuff and it just triggered me. And then also with that whole Down syndrome scare when I was pregnant, and I just, every time I see like a Down syndrome baby, I just like, thank you, Jesus. And I mean, it's just traumatizing. But I feel like, you know, I've been living with my son every day, so I feel much better. I feel much better about the trauma. I feel like way more healed. So yeah, that's basically what was missing from this story. I wanted to really get across like my message of, you know, take the precautions, save yourself, you know, look out for yourself. Nobody's gonna look out for you like you're gonna look out for you. Take initiative. Because even with one time I held like my hands and body was real itchy. What did I do? Google. What did I do? Call my doctor and say, hey, I think I have this. Okay, we're gonna do a lab test to do this, and they prescribe me some medicine for the itchiness. Do your own research. Like, look out for you. And I would suggest don't do what I do. If you're not feeling the doctors, change. Because look, at the very end, they didn't do what I need them to do for me. So, you know, you can try to change doctors and get somebody better. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I got everything that I wanted to say out. It was very traumatizing, like I said, but my testimony, my trauma, my story can help save a life. And even if it's just one life, like, that's enough. You know, that's enough. And that's what I really believe, that why Jesus had this happen to me is because he know I'm gonna get on this internet and I'm gonna talk, honey, and I'm gonna tell my story, and hopefully it can save somebody's life. I hope this helps you. If you have any questions about anything related to pregnancy, you can message me. Also, when it comes to the EIF, if you're going through that, I want you to know, yes, it is scary. Yes, you're like a new parent, or you're a second time parent, it's the first time it happens to you, you're just worried. 9 times out of 10 your child is going to be okay, because that's very common. And do you want to hear that? No. Because when you're going through that, you're like, what's going on? But when I went through that, I was looking on Google, like, and YouTube, and I didn't see much people talking about it. Then when I found some people, it was crazy. And I want to let you know that hearing that news, even if they say, oh, don't worry, you're a parent, you're going to worry, it sounds scary. But just pray over your baby. Pray while you're pregnant. And it's okay. And if you have any questions about that, you can message me, and just know everything's okay. Okay, so that's it. Again, I'm Yazmein Ayani. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.